Welcome to Brown's Rod and Custom, your home for street rods, muscle cars, and Volkswagen content. This is my dad, Big Ron. He's our body man and fabricator. This is my beautiful wife, Megan, our editor-in-chief and supporter. And this is me, Adam, the designer and mechanic for our projects. If you find our videos helpful, like and subscribe for more content.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Brown's Rod and Custom. I'm back. So it is, what is today? Friday. It's Friday the 31st, I believe. January 31st. And we've had kind of an interesting day. But I wanted to do an intro video for you guys just to explain what you're going to see here in a second. Which is, I was on vacation for a weekend all over the country actually. But Big Ron was here working on the Apache. And so he did a lot of filming. And if you guys watched the last video, that was some of it. This is going to be more of that kind of thing. Going over various patch panels he's putting in, how he's doing it, why he's doing it, so on. And I just wanted you guys to understand kind of what you were getting into here. It wasn't just a series of clips, right? So there's that. The other thing is, let me show you what we got today. We went to the Sumter swap meet and picked up some goodies. So I found a unicorn part. If you guys saw my short, you already know. This is the grill to a 1963 Chrysler 300. I could not believe it when I saw it, but it's real. I'm staring at it. So it was sitting there. Today was the Sumter, the big show for the Sumter swap meet. It's a 3-dayer. Now, it's huge. If you guys are in the area or thinking about going to a show, go to it. It's literally sold out on vendor spots. Lots of good stuff there, guys. I mean, I literally could have walked out of there with thousands of dollars worth of stuff. But we did get some things. One of them being this grill, which I needed. I needed this back piece. I have it, but mine was a little bent up. And then I had this. But what I didn't have was the 300 emblem here. Now, I know this is cracked here, or kind of messed up a little bit there, but I can take this off and send it out and have it redone. And the actual emblem underneath it is in really good shape. So, really, really happy with this. Now, this piece here alone, not counting this, is anywhere from $200 to $1,200–$1,500, depending on what condition it's in. This one's decent, but understand, I'm not going to use this. I'm only using the emblem and this spear here. Okay, I'm going to remove the big monstrosity here. So, but to have this, to have all this, and to have the hardware on the backside, the correct nuts and everything was a big deal. So anyway, I'm walking through the swap meet early in the morning, 7:30 this morning. Day one, and this guy's unloading his trailer, and I looked over and there it was, and I said, holy shit. I said, what would you like for what are you looking for the grill? And he said, I don't know, how about 50 bucks? And I said, sold. So I ran up to the ATM and got money and came back and put it in the van and hid it from everybody. But this is something that I've been looking for, this emblem here, okay, for 5 years, okay? So to actually have that is just awesome. So really excited about that. It also came with this piece over here, which is a Chrysler grill to, I believe, an earlier model Chrysler 300. I believe. I could be wrong. But it came with it. It does not go to that car, but the part that matters is that one. And then in this box, actually, I'll show you here. Kill my grill. In this box is a new transmission pan and gasket with hardware for the 40 Ford, which is under the cover right there. Now, what makes this great, it's got a drain plug in it. Okay, it's already drilled. It's got the bung. It's got the magnetic drain plug. That's huge. So Ron's, the one on the 40 leaks at the moment, so this is going to solve that problem. It's a lot heavier duty, a lot thicker. We're going to put this on, probably put a Felpro gasket on it and stuff, but that's going to fix that transmission leak that you usually see everywhere that car goes. So really excited about that. I did pick up for the Apache. If you see up here, that's all the brake lines and fuel lines that are going to go in the truck. The 3/8 fuel line and the 3/16 brake lines. So now we have everything we need as far as lines to plumb this frame when we're ready. So yeah, so we did a lot. We got some heat shrink tubing, stuff like that, random things. I did run into the guy that sold me the 50 or the 65 Chevelle. He has a hood that we're going to pick up from him next week, a really good hood, and he also has. Okay, so I'm going to use the Chrysler 300 as an example so you can understand what I'm saying. So on my Chevelle, the Dutchman's bad. Okay, it's just gone. Okay, it's kind of just flopping. It has one trunk hinge, and the bars that go across they've been cut. So he has a good set of the trunk hinges with the bars and all the things that mount to the Dutchman that mount to the trunk lid. Okay, so I bought those from him. We're gonna pick those up next week when we get the hood. I think that was like $50, but I mean, where do you find that, right? That's not something I don't think they actually sell. So really excited about that. He's also got some other Chevelle things that we were talking about. So got some things cooking on the Chevelle on the side. Didn't really expect to see him. He's local, but was really cool to see him. He's a super nice guy. Now let's talk 58 Apache. Let me kind of run you through what Big Ron has done, what you're about to see, so on and so forth, so that it all just kind of makes sense. Get this out of here. So, if you guys remember, before I left, we went to a metal fabrication shop and they made us this patch panel. So Ron went ahead and installed this. Welded it all up, ground it down. Okay, so it's installed to there, because we still got to put that cab corner up. This cab corner is in, completely welded up, ground down for the most part. This patch panel that he made is in. The inner cab corner is installed and welded in. The new brackets, if you remember, ours were rotted off here. They are in here as well as there. This is what that new panel looks like. Now, I'm sure a lot of you see the rotted holes and see daylight under the truck. This section of floor from right here to there, we're going to cut out and take to the same fabrication shop that made the back piece and have them make us that. Okay? Should only cost probably 20, 30 bucks, and that solves that problem. Now over there will look just like this, new cab corner, inner cab corner, so all that'll get replaced over there. Floor pieces are going in. There's the transmission cover. Here's the actual floor piece that we did, all in and welded up. A lot of this got welded up and ground down. Still got a little work to do right there, but that's not the end of the world. We've got your lower hinge pocket piece is in. The patch panel he made here is all welded up and in. We're welded up across here and ground down. Same on the floor, so on and so forth. So, floor on the driver's side, the rocker, the you can see where the penetration is, where he did the bracket on the back side. All of this is welded up. It's welded up here on the line. Now, something we're waiting for. You notice the door had to go up. My hinge, I have new door hinge pins coming. They'll be here Monday. So I think I bought them from LMC truck, something like that. But they're coming, along with the springs. There's little springs on the hinges. If you look back in there, you'll see a spring. So I got new springs, I got the new pins, and I feel like I bought something else. Not sure what. Now we still have to weld this in. Not a big deal. He's already made it. We just got to do it. And coming up front here, he's got all this welded up and ground down. Up in here, up in there. Really starting to take shape. You can see back in here, where everything's coming together. Still got some grinding to do and cleaning up, but it's coming together. Now, the door patch panels still have to go on. Still got to do those. And we still got some welding, you know, mirror stuff and this and that, just cleaning up some stuff. This is a huge step in the right direction. Now, you can see, there's the passenger door on our rack. If you don't have one of these racks, you need to get one. I believe it came off of Amazon. It's for holding the door, taking a door on and off by yourself. My dad uses this constantly. It's fantastic. You can see here where the hinge pins are. It's, you know, we'll have to drill those out and redo them and everything, but it's going to be beautiful. Now over here, starting on the passenger side, right? What he's done is he went ahead and installed the lower panel here and the inside one. I don't know if you can see it up in there, but up in there, those are in for the most part. Still got some welding to do, but kept the lower hinge in, so all of this fits. He's got it welded here, still got to grind it down. We got some grinding to do here and some more welding. But this section of stuff here is starting to come together, right? Now, we still have another section of floor just like that. That's going to go right here. I still need to run the Bauer surface conditioning tool over all this and clean it up. This section will get replaced. This will stay. This here will get replaced with the new cab corner just like that side. But not bad. This rocker is getting replaced. Now we did get lucky. This is in pretty good shape here, so we don't have to make this. So when we do it, it should be quite a bit easier not having to make that. We still got to drill out the spot welds and all the things and do the floor just like we did that side, but I'm feeling as if this is going to go much quicker than the other side did. Cab corner still got to go on, so on and so forth. But once we get this cab corner in and welded here and this cleaned up, the back of this cab is done from a metal repair standpoint. No way. The Kona ice truck. It's like, I know that music. It's the ice cream truck. That's amazing. So anyway, that's what we've got going on over here, guys. What you're about to see is a lot of what Ron's been doing here and what I just showed you over here, him actually doing the work and everything else. So that's coming. Stay tuned for that. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe to the channel. And we are right back on these cars first thing tomorrow morning, and we'll have videos for you every day. Thanks for watching, guys.
Welcome to Brown's Rod and Custom. I'm going to kind of give you a little update here on what I've been doing. This is a 1958 Apache pickup truck, and what I am doing is putting in patch panels. I started with this one here on the front to give me my hinge location. I've actually had to make this piece when you get these patch panels, at least this one here from National Parts Depot, it was a little shorter here. So time I get done welding, I can clean that up and make that go away. And I've done some of the grinding on some of these panels. This was rusted out. This here still needs to be ground down, which I will use this one of these type bits. I usually try to use the electric tools as much as I can, just because I try to not run my compressor. My compressor's an older Ingersoll Rand. It's an 80 horsepower. It's a pretty good unit, but it's old, so I kind of baby it. I am running a couple air filters. I'm running one here, and I'm running a big one over here on the wall that's connected, a water separator. trying to keep the water out of the system. I drain it constantly. So, but anyway, you can see some of the panels that I've put in. This was really a little rougher than I expected when I first seen this truck. So it's just taking a little more work. I recessed, I used the, let's see here, I used this Harbor Freight crimper and went through here and literally put the indentation in, so the recess, so I can make this fairly decent. At the end of the day, that'll all clean up, and once I'm done with that, I'll treat the metal. Then I'll put I use wherever I weld all metal, so I'm gonna skim all this with all metal and then sand that down and kind of finesse it with a body filler. So I don't know many people that can put this stuff in and have it perfect. The biggest thing is grinding's really kind of an art. If you're grinding this stuff, you know, you're trying to go to a point, but you're not trying to make it weak. A lot of times, if I can get to the panel, I'll weld it on both sides. So I just want to make really, I want to make sure that this thing's a little tank. But a lot of it, the cleanup's just as important as the welding. Grinding all this down and getting it right and making it strong. So yeah, my goal today is to, I've got a mount right here. I had to cut the bolt off because it was totally rusted out. And I got a piece that's going to go all the way across this piece, this bottom. I don't want to cut both of them out at once because I don't want to lose where I'm at. So what I'm going to do is cut this section out right here. This is really pretty thick metal. So I'm going to cut that out, weld a piece in, and then from National Parts Depot we bought these mounts. So now there's a right and a left, and it's very obvious. You can see how this one notches up. Make sure you put the right one on the right side or it's going to be a long day. And you want to, it's if you can see here, you know, you just want to make sure your hole's lined up and you've made this solid and welded in. So that's what I'm going to intend to do today, get that in so I can move forward. This cab, now that I've taken the door off, you can see this cab's a little weak because the other side, the passenger side, is totally gone on that bottom support. So I'll get to that here probably Monday and Tuesday. I'll be on that side cleaning that up. But I want to get this, rear cab mount in so it's supporting all this before I try to do anything with this floor. So that's where we're at, and I'll show you as I go. Thank you.